Hello everybody, hope you're all doing well. My name's Sean and I am a violin teacher on the ARCO project. Now today I'm going to be talking to you about something that's very near and dear to my heart, something I really enjoy doing, and it's something that we do every day, all of us without fail, when we're speaking to our friends, when we're making food, lots of things can come under this bracket of this wonderful word. And the word is improvisation. Now, when you put improvisation in a musical context, it can seem to be very scary and, I don't want to make up stuff on the spot. But that's kind of the beauty of improvisation, in my opinion. Making up stuff on the spot, you don't have to be right, you don't have to be wrong, you don't have to be anything. You can just do what you feel, and that's a special thing to have, that's a special gift. Now, I'm going to talk to you today about kind of starting down that path of improvisation, and hopefully you guys will start to feel a bit more comfortable doing it, because it's a wonderful thing, and I wouldn't want you to feel that you can't do it, because that's just not true. Now, I'm going to invite you first of all to make sure that you're nice and warmed up, and you feel nice and relaxed in both body and mind, because it's very important before we play to feel relaxed, so we don't want to hurt ourselves or feel like we're not prepared. So make sure you're nice and comfy in your seat, or you're standing or whatever. And I'm going to cast your mind back to a video that I hope that you have seen. It was a video made by the wonderful Matt, the cello teacher, and he made a video about practicing scales with a drone. Now, we're going to approach our improvisation from a similar angle. We're going to use a drone to practice it using the Accompany Music software. Now, while we're playing, I'll invite you to play your scale first with the drone, and I would invite you to feel the tension and the release that we have when we're playing a scale on a drone. So I'm going to use this drone. It's an A drone that I've got from the wonderful library. I think Matt also at the start of his video talks about how to access the drone, which is super good. So I've got my A drone. There we go. And I'll start on A. Now I'll slowly go up, and I'll invite you to feel like all the tension and release with me. So hopefully you can feel that. Right. So here we are. Starting on A, low A, on the first finger on the G string. So here we are. Nice. So this is a nice consonant, same note. We'll just do a major scale. Can you feel the tension, the release? You feel it? So, if you noticed, there were certain notes which felt tense, like they wanted to resolve. Now, that is a very, very important part in improvisation, because when we're kind of feeling it and stuff, we can choose where to resolve our tension. So, for example, you might be feeling, you might be feeling a bit angry and a bit annoyed one day, so you might want to really make everything super tense. So I'll give you an example. So it's like, so then we might want to go. Now, when we're playing it with a drone, that gives us that sense of tension and release really easily, because we have something that's a constant. We have our drone which sits underneath, and we can play against that drone. So say I play this note on its own, sounds fairly alright, doesn't it? However, if we're playing against the drone, all of a sudden we get that tension, yeah? So I invite you, when you're having a shot of it, to play around with that feeling, okay? Because that's super important. Now, when we're practicing our improvisation, there's various scales and things that we can also use. So for example, we have the pentatonic scale, which some of you might know, but if you don't, then I'll go over it super quick. So if we're starting on an A, we have an A, and then we have a minor third above that. I'll give you the intervals as well, so you can transpose it to any key. So you can use any key for the drones. So we have an A on the bottom, or any note, so A. Then we have a minor third above that, which in this case is a C. And then we have a tone above that, which in this case is a D. And then we have another tone above that, which in this case is an E. And then we have another minor third above that, which in this case is a G. And then back to A. Another tone. So you can kind of structure a lot of it. You can hear it kind of, I'm sure you've heard it in various pop tunes and stuff. And like, you can just play around with that, play around with the speed of it, play around with the octave. So I'm feeling brave, you can... You know, you can go mental. That's the beauty of it. Now that's quite a satisfying thing, playing all that. But then, the beauty of it, we can start to add this tension stuff. Yeah, okay. Hope that all makes sense. If you've got any questions at all about it, then don't hesitate to get in contact with me or Claudia or anyone. I'm sure we can help you with anything. So I hope that makes sense. Now, I've been talking a lot about notes here and tension within notes, haven't I? But remember, the tools we have at our disposal in our instruments are much more than just notes. We have all sorts of colours and textures that we can play around with. So, I would really encourage you to try that in your improvisation. It's super easy to just play notes. So we start with our drone. Now, you can sound as flashy as you want, but if it's all the same sound, it might not be that exciting. So, well, there's a time and place for everything, isn't there? So, why don't we try, we can improvise with our contact point, we can improvise with our bow speed, our bow weight, we can improvise with the volume, all sorts of stuff. The bow stroke we use. Don't be afraid of making a nasty sound either. You see? Even on one note you can make so many different colours. Okay, I hope that's given you a window into the world of improvisation that you can enter. The other thing I would say is listen to your favourite musicians and hear how they might improvise. There might be some wonderful jazz musicians that you love, traditional musicians, pop musicians, rock musicians, all contains improvisation. Classical musicians as well, improvising all the time. And I'll leave you with the thought that don't be scared of improvising, okay? You can use these wonderful resources that we've got here to help you feel comfortable in doing it. And yeah, just enjoy it. That's the most important thing. There's no mistakes in improvising, okay? Well, goodbye. Hope you have a lot of fun doing it, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.